Hey, what's happening, everybody? So we're going to talk about fusing real quick. And what is this fusing type of thing? So as I said in the previous video, there's two sides to the fusing. There's a fluffy side on one side, and then there's a rough side on one side. Yeah, so that the rough side is glue particles, and that glue particles needs to face down onto the wrong side of the fabric. So here I have a piece of fabric, and we're going to place fusing on this piece of fabric real quick. And I've already gone ahead and cut my piece of fusing, and this is the wrong side of the fabric that we're going to use. Yeah, wrong side of the fabric, right side, wrong side, glue particles facing down. And when you are using fusing, people, there's a few things to keep in mind when you are using a lighter fusing compared to when you're using a more thicker fusing. If you're using a light piece of fusing, you want to have a piece of fabric that is called your ironing cloth. You're going to put that on top of the fusing, and then you want to iron on the fabric. What the heat of the iron does, the heat of the iron activates the glue, and then the glue sticks to the fabric. And as you can see, this iron has been continually used for ironing fusing, but a lot of our people that's been using this iron were using the iron in an indirect way. That's why it's like this, right? So of course we're going to use our piece of ironing cloth on top. Make sure your fusing is all flat, and I'm going to layer my fabric over. And now we get to the iron. Make sure you switch your steam off. You don't want any steam on your iron. You want to put your steam to 0, because once the iron spits out water particles, the water particles reactivates the glue, and the glue don't stick to the fabric. So make sure you switch off your steam on your iron. Alright, once you're ready, you apply your iron onto the fabric, and you apply some pressure onto the fabric with your iron so that the heat can be easily transferred from the iron directly to the fabric. And that's essentially what we are doing, and we are not applying steam at all. Yeah, apply your heat, apply your pressure. Then as you go, you want to check if the fusing is sticking to the fabric, and as you can see, it's sticking a little bit. Some places here I need to iron a little bit more, so I'm gonna press more, apply more pressure on this area. And that's essentially how you apply fusing to your fabric. What is the function and the purpose of fusing, people? Is to add structure to the fabric. So especially with collars, if you're working with collars, cuffs, if you're working with cuffs, fusing allows that area to add a little bit more structure. So if you want to add buttons or buttonholes to that particular fabric, the fusing allows it to have some sort of structure for that. Alright, so once you're done, lift up your ironing cloth, check if the fusing had been pressed properly and is sticking to the fabric. Once you're done, and that is what it takes to iron or apply fusing to your. So that's what it takes to add or apply fusing to your fabric. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know what is your next project. Peace.